Anxiety for battle-scarred investors across North America today. After optimistic rallies last week, stock markets both sides of the border went into stunning free falls. In Toronto, the TSX plunged more than 9%, its worst one-day drop since the 1987 crash. And in New York, the Dow Jones shed almost 8%, dragged down in part by news the U.S. has actually been in recession for a year. CTV's John Rao has more on the dramatic downturns and the overall economic malaise.
In Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, the fishing boats are tied up, another sign of the sea of uncertainty surrounding the global economy.
Well, something's got to be done to help the price. We can't operate on what we're getting.
With U.S. demand for luxury seafood tanking, lobster prices have sunk to nearly half what they were last year. So some fishermen went on strike today, refusing to put out to sea, saying they can't afford to pay for gas and bait.
Christmas is coming. Got a family to look after.
But a tide of bad economic news kept on rolling in as the day wore on, leaving the Toronto Stock Exchange bathed in red.
What the markets are looking for is the economy to turn, and we're still a ways from seeing that.
Indeed, the group that gets to decide such things only today officially declared the U.S. is in a recession and has been for a year. That sent stocks in New York spiraling downward. Along with word, U.S. manufacturing activity has fallen to its lowest level since 1982.
Well, yeah, the price of gold. I mean, there you go.
Everything seemed to get hammered, from gold down more than $40 to oil, which slid below $50 a barrel.
The weakest one of all, of course, is the metal sector. That's copper, lead, zinc, nickel, and that kind of thing. And that sector has really got beaten down again today. Mind you, it had a pretty good gain late last week.
But those gains were slashed in half today as investors lost confidence, and most analysts dismissing suggestions the political wranglings in Ottawa had anything to do with it.
It can only make an already difficult situation more difficult, but compared to what we're seeing today, it's being overwhelmed by global issues.
And more bad economic news is likely to come this week, from U.S. auto sales numbers for November to unemployment figures, which some fear will show Canada lost at least 20,000 jobs last month. John Rao, CTV News, Toronto.